What's up guys, Recruiter Fox here, and today I'm bringing you a skill test video. Oh, and also I just want to mention that I got the new camo bikini for the female characters, and I will be making a short clip about that. So anyway, back to the comparisons. So the two moves I'm going to be comparing are somewhat similar just because they both take up all your key bars if you choose to use all your ki. So the moves I'm comparing are Final Shine Attack and Emperor's Death Beam. And the more ki you use, the more damage it'll obviously do. So starting off with Emperor's Death Beam, the total damage for this with 8 ki bars is 7,135. And as for Final Shine Attack, the max damage does 10,585 with 8 ki bars. But for this move it varies. So if you're closer to your opponent, it'll do more damage, and if you're further away from your opponent, it'll do less damage. But to be honest, the differences from how far or close you are doesn't really matter, because it'll still do over 10,000 damage if you have 8 ki bars. And as for the ki for these moves, Emperor's Death Beam takes up 4 ki bars, so you're gonna have to have 4 ki bars to use it, and then use up all your ki. And as for Final Shine, you're gonna have to have 3 ki bars, and then you can use up all your ki. So Final Shine Attack takes less ki bars and it does more damage. So far this move seems to be better. But there's one big difference I think that would probably make Emperor's Death Beam a little bit better: the speed. So Emperor's Death Beam is way faster than Final Shine Attack, and as you can see right here, Final Shine Attack does take a little bit longer to use, so you can't really use it in good combos. And as for the combos, Emperor's Death Beam is way better, like I said before, because of how fast it is. You can use this move with knockdown or knockback combos, and you don't even have to stamina break your opponent. So it's a good move to make your opponent use his stamina. But as for Final Shine Attack, pretty much the only way to use this is to stamina break your opponent. And even when you stamina break your opponent, you can't even land this with a knockback attack just because of how long it takes. You can do this with a knockdown attack, and I think that's like the only way to connect this move pretty much, or with a hard stamina break. Oh, and I forgot one more thing about Emperor's Death Beam. If you use this ultimate attack and if you miss, and if your opponent is flying away, Death Beam has tracking, so it'll follow your opponent until it hits them, or just until you run out of ki. But beware, because if you're doing this, your opponent is probably going to dash behind you and break your stamina, so you gotta make sure he has no stamina to dash, and then you'll be safe. So that's pretty much it for this video, and if you guys like this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Peace.